Think you're great at multitasking? Think again. Studies show it slashes your productivity by 40% and fries your brain like overcooked bacon. Today, I'm showing you why multitasking is a lie and how to finally focus like a pro. Let's go. First, let's bust the myth that multitasking makes you a productivity superhero. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Neuroscientists have a fancy term for what we think is multitasking. It's called task switching. According to Dr. Earl Miller at MIT, our brains can't actually focus on more than one complex task at a time. Instead, we rapidly switch back and forth, and each switch burns mental energy. It's like trying to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Eventually, something's gonna catch fire. A 2001 study by the University of Michigan found that people who multitask take 50% longer to finish a task and make up to 50% more errors. So basically, multitasking turns you into a slower, sloppier version of yourself. Plus, constant multitasking raises your stress levels. Your brain releases more cortisol, leaving you exhausted. No wonder we all feel like mush by 3 p.m. I used to think I was a pro at multitasking. I was writing emails, checking my accounts, thinking about weekend plans, and planning the next piece of content for my channel all at once. One day, I accidentally signed an email to an authority with "Thank you for the flowers and happy birthday wishes," instead of with "I appreciate the positive feedback." True story. Moral of the story? Multitasking makes you look like a doofus. Not sure if you're guilty of multitasking? Let's check. Do you read emails while people are talking to you? Do you switch apps every 30 seconds? Do you forget why you walked into a room? Congratulations, you're probably a multitasker. Welcome to the club. We have jackets, but don't worry, I've got your back. I remember that time with an inwardly derisive laugh, constantly busy with all kinds of things at the same time, privately and also professionally. The professional challenges of getting everything done in the shortest possible time and also in a timely manner forced me to complete different tasks at the same time. Welcome to multitasking. And then I transferred this way of thinking to my private life, and it ended in sheer chaos. Multitasking with a child seems to be the ideal way to get everything done, but you forget about the child. Of course, it wants your full attention, so leave things to one side and be there for your child. Part 3. How to stop multitasking. First tip: time blocking. Instead of juggling everything, give each task its own chunk of time. For example, emails from 9 to 9:30 a.m., writing from 10 to 12, meetings after lunch. And please, no sneaky phone scrolling during writing time. I'm watching you. It's not that easy to break habits. You do have to force yourself a bit. Just allow yourself a bit more time to work on things bit by bit and enjoy the breaks too, without social media or any other distractions. Tip 2. Ever heard of the Pomodoro Technique? Set a timer for 25 minutes. Work on one thing. Then take a 5-minute break. Studies show short sprints help your brain stay focused and reduce mental fatigue. I love this because it turns focus into a game. Like, can I beat the clock and finish this script before the buzzer goes off? Make it a challenge, but don't overdo it, because still focus on the task at hand. The more often you do something, the faster and better you get. Don't do things at the same time. Plan tasks one after the other. Tip 3. Turn off your notifications. I know, it's scary. But a Harvard study found that even tiny interruptions, like a ping or buzz, can double your error rate, and make you lose your train of thought. Just check your messages on your schedule, not your phone's. When I work, I always have my phone on silent, so I don't get interrupted with an annoying junk mail or a message that isn't important at the moment. And it's best to put your cell phone somewhere where you can't look at it from a distance, because just the flash of a message on the display can distract you. Tip 4. Clutter equals distractions. Princeton Neuroscience Institute found that clutter makes it harder for your brain to focus. So tidy up your desk. I have a friend whose desk is always a perfect mess. There are high piles of newspapers and comics on the left, the keyboard and a computer mouse in between, and on the other side, another pile of Lego sets that still need to be put together. I couldn't work there. Everything would distract me, and I personally would go into a tidying up frenzy. And only then would I be able to concentrate on my work. But everyone has to know that for themselves. Finally, practice single tasking. This means you deliberately choose one thing and give it your full attention. If you're writing, just write. If you're eating, actually taste your food instead of scrolling TikTok. Can you tell me how the food tasted when you're busy doing completely different things? Don't get distracted by other things, just to get everything done at once in a short space of time. Take time to formulate an email. Just say no if your boss wants something quick in between. And if you have a break, take a break. Do things consciously so that you don't accidentally write an email with strange content like I did. Mindfulness for the win. So let's recap. Time block your day. Try the Pomodoro Technique. Turn off notifications. Declutter your space. Single task like a Zen master. Because multitasking doesn't make you productive. It makes you frazzled, distracted, and accidentally emailing your clients about thank you for the flowers. I'd love to know your worst multitasking fail. Drop it in the comments below. Was this helpful? Smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone you know who's probably multitasking right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, do one thing at a time. See you in the next video.